You've got it tuned to KEXP, listener-powered radio at 90.3 FM in Seattle, online round the globe at KEXP.org. And we've got some great friends and neighbors live in the studio today, 11 of them in total. Thank you so much, Typhoon, for coming in.
Thank you so much for having us, Cheryl.
It's such a treat. And you're heading up to Vancouver today, is that right?
Correct. We're going to visit our Canadian neighbors to the north.
Well, we appreciate you stopping by before your border crossing as opposed to after. I bet it's quite a thing to get 11 band members and maybe some other sundry folks across the border.
We've had a couple different experiences with that. One time we went to the wrong border crossing, and so they detained us and cavity searched us.
Oh, always a good time.
I didn't do that. I can't say that on the radio.
You can. And tomorrow night you play here back in Seattle at the Crocodile.
Yeah,
and
we're really looking forward to that.
Great. Well, we're eager to hear some music.
All right, here you go. This is called Young Fathers. This is the second proper track off of our new record, White Lighter. September, and like everything else I can't remember, I replaced it with scenes from a film that I will never make. And I blinked, it was over. I was thinking my life would get slower, but I was sorting this all out when I'm sober.
Getting better now that you're older.
I read the sketches on the front page. It said we're waiting around for an acid. It says our comforts that come with a price tag. They say just think of the children and imagine the world that we've wheeled in. Are populated with weirdos to kill them and break their hearts, and everybody knows this is the end. It's never fashionable. Oh, dinner party conversation.
You were when you had me. Should I be afraid? Should I start a family or raise them in the wild? 'Cause up against the city, my love is such a small thing.
You grow up, you be an astronaut. Anything you want, what goes up in flames. And now your choices surround you, indecision confounds you, and you're pacing around in place. Shows you everything you know. And then every fit of romance, when you committed a soul without its consent, to live a life as a form without its content. 'Cause young people get every day. Young people get
Never went to church, thought a song was gonna save me, so I wrote a hymn on the guitar that you gave me. Sing the words you spoke of, let it fire, look for smoke. You know that hope is just a small thing.
I just called to tell you, I just called to say, learn all your mistakes. You were my inspiration, and it wasn't all we hoped for, but we shake it off and we say, here's your yellow ribbon, I am your consolation. I was born in September, and if I die today, just know I don't regret you. Some things I can't explain, like it's so slow descent. It's your life, this place, every goddamn day.
Typhoon live on KEXP. That was great. How about another?
Yeah, let's do another one. This one's called Dreams of Cannibalism. And
I love this one.
It goes like this. There's a music video for this wherein I get hanged by a bunch of little kids. I get executed. So it's kind of, I mean, it's a little dark, but I'd say it's a good watch. Criminal, but I've played a guilty part in the modern sense that one pretends that life is a race. I wrote a book and I will call it something cynical. Slow, the hero does not change. And if it can, it won't. Anyway, he said his nose in my rose. Come on, fled the country. I thought I'd leave this behind. Oh, yeah. But I built the same damn house on every acre I could find. Oh, yeah. Tried to fake my own death, just to shake the devils from my mind. I'll say, unhand me, I am not a criminal. If I am, I paid the man, just let me go. Soon enough you will be dancing at my funeral.
It's Typhoon live on KEXP. It's the video come to life there.
Yeah, there it is, right?
Oh, you guys sound so amazing. So many of everything. Strings, horns, guitars, drums. It is. Kyle, can you describe some of the instruments making all of this beautiful sound?
I'm just going to describe the room to you for those who are listening. We have two violins, Jen and Shannon, who also play tom drum. Devin plays glockenspiel, various percussion, ukulele, however you want to say it. Another tom drum. Dave over there on guitar, looking svelte. Brian and Eric on horns. Tyler on horn as well, and also playing keyboard and also playing acoustic guitar. Everyone kind of plays various shakers and things. Peter and Alex on drum kits back behind us. You'll see the video eventually, and you'll kind of get what I mean. Then I play guitar and I sing, and then Toby plays bass and he sings.
It's like a circus of music.
Sings. Yeah, it's like a big, messy circus.
I do get giddy when everyone sings at once. That's a lot of great voices coming together.
That's my favorite part.
Yeah.
I think we could do away with the rest of it, just turn into like a choir. What do we call that? A shape note singing choir or something?
Well, speaking of choir, I had the pleasure of seeing you a few years ago play in that beautiful church down in Austin, and that was magical.
We had a blast at that show. That was such a cathartic show because we had just gotten off like an 8-show bender during South by 12? 8? 11. I shorted us 4.
It must be, well, that was a while ago.
I've repressed 4 shows from South by.
You can be excused for forgetting a few shows from a few years ago, but that must have been a very special thing to be able to play.
That was really fun. That was quite a relief to play that show.
Have you played in any other sort of unique environments like that?
Funny you say that. We just played our record release in Portland at the Old Church, at the historic Old Church in Portland, Oregon. It was really a beautiful place, much like the First Presbyterian over in Austin. For Paul, it's kind of a difficult place to mix because it has all these neat arching crevices and things where sound gets caught, and like the monitor mix ends up bouncing off of those and everyone hears it. So it's a little difficult, but the ambience is great in those places, and we prefer to play in church-like settings.
Well, speaking of great ambience, I heard that you recorded the album in Happy Valley, Oregon, a very idyllic sounding setting, but out at
Happy Valley,
Pendarvis Farm,
like a pharmaceutical or something. We recorded at Pendarvis Farm, where they hold Pickathon every year, at least for the last several years, and we recorded out there. The Pendarvi allowed us to record out there. And
you kind of moved in for a few weeks.
Yeah, we did. We basically, we just took the place over. A lot of us were living in tents out in the woods. Paul and I, our engineer, who's looking at me through the glass right now. Yep. Hey, Paul. He and I slept in the main barn, in the wood barn, where we did the bulk of the recording. And I was ready to move in by the end of it. I know Peter was, and he actually did.
Still living out there?
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that a beautiful setting like that didn't inspire the new record, White Lighter.
Yeah, a lot of it was written there, too. I did a lot of the lyrical content while out on the farm, and I had all these different places I would write the songs. Like one song was written in one location and another in the next, and it was cool to map it out that way geographically.
Some of the lyrical content's a little bit heavy. You feel like talking about that?
Sure, yeah. This isn't a puff piece. Let's do
all
it.
Right.
Let's get down into it.
Well, tell me a little bit about your record.
This record, I don't know. I'm very much a person trying to get closure on this sort of messy thing that's life, and this record is my best attempt. I mean that conceptually and lyrically, my best attempt to sort of sum up my experience of life and the things I've learned from it, and trying to also make that relatable to people. And then we took that and basically made it this very big communal sounding record that everyone had a hand in, and now you have White Lighter. That's our new record.
It's beautiful. Well, tonight, Typhoon play in Vancouver, BC. Tomorrow night, back here in Seattle at the Crocodile.
Can't wait.
And you're playing a song next from the new album called Hunger and Thirst, although that was the title of an older album.
It's a little confusing. I'll explain really quick. So this record's semi-chronological. Like, it starts with sort of a big sweeping history of the universe, abbreviated sweeping history of the universe, and then it goes to like the birth scene, and then so on, childhood. So this is kind of the song that catches up with the present, or when I started writing the record, Hunger and Thirst. So that was the working title, and then I just couldn't find a better name for it.
All right. Well, here's Typhoon live on KEXP.
Sorry. I can't write. Eyes in the dark, and it has occurred to me that I've spent my whole life starting over. Oh, oh. Pining for the things that I could have been. I could have been a gold digger. I could have been a gun singer. I could have been a little bigger. I could have been a ringer. I could have been a pop singer. I could have been a pop singer. I could have been a pop singer. But what I am is the silence.
That's Typhoon, live here in the KEXP studios. Got time for one more?
Yeah, we do. Thanks so much for having us. And this is Postscript. And, yeah. And, broken-hearted. You'll never be alone, nor made to feel discarded. As long as I'm alive, I finish what I've started. It's what I started. outside of the town, you'll grow a garden. And after I departed, well, you will never know if your love was unconditional. Myself into my hands out where you can see me, and I know that it is a good thing that you don't have to love me unconditionally. It won't be necessary to love me unconditionally.
Nice.
That's that.
Typhoon playing the Rickshaw Theater in Vancouver, Canada tonight, tomorrow at the Crocodile here in Seattle. Thank you again so much for coming by.
Thanks, Cheryl. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Gigs.
Take 20 minutes for us all to say goodbye to each other. This is KEXP Seattle.